Hello everyone, and thank you for joining me today. I'm going to talk about the Sweet Dreams Danny doll from Ashton Drake. Actually, I'm going to use him as a therapy doll. I visit nursing homes with residents who suffer from dementia and sometimes anxiety and depression, and so we call them cuddle babies. And the nursing home that I visit, they requested for me to bring in a baby boy doll for the residents also. We do have a baby girl doll, her name is Sarah, and we bring her in quite often, but they asked for a baby boy doll. And so I was looking around, and I went to Ashton Drake's website, and I found Baby Sweet Dreams Danny. And I watched a YouTube video on several of the different dolls that Ashton Drake has, and one of the ladies mentioned in the video that you need to go and find the YouTube video and see what the baby really looks like before you buy it from Ashton Drake, which is really good advice, and that's what I did. I found a cute little video by a mother and daughter on Sweet Dreams Danny, and I watched that, and he looks very similar to what he looks like on the website. And so what we're going to do is we're going to turn Sweet Dreams Danny into a therapy doll. I renamed him Abram after the M1 Abram tank. We call him Mr. T for short. The residents get a really good big kick out of that. And so this is what he comes in. He does have a little hat. He didn't come with his hat on. I know in on the website they show him wearing the hat. He didn't come with his hat on, which I was glad because I was kind of worried about his hair. Some of the videos I saw, his hair was kind of wild, and I was worried about what I was going to do with it. And so he did not come with the hat on. And so you can see that his hair is is really cute. And so that's his little hat. He comes with a cute little sleeper. Has a little puppy dog feet, so cute. And so what I do is I'm going to just show you what I do to turn Sweet Dreams Danny, or Abram, into a therapy doll. And so what we're going to do is we're just going to change his clothes. You could use this, most definitely you could use this as something you take him in. I just kind of wanted to show you his body. I'm just going to turn him a little bit too after I take his sleeper off so you can see his cute little face. He is completely posable. He's weighted also. He doesn't weigh as much as Sarah. Sarah weighs about 6 pounds and 9 ounces, so she's quite heavy. But he does have some weight to him, probably just if you were just like a little newborn baby. So I'm going to just turn him so you can see his cute little face. He does have a little sweet face, and he has cute hair. And like I said, he is posable, so you can do little things with his arms. You can move him. He does have a cloth body. He does come with a diaper from Ashton Drake, and he has cute little feet, his cute little toes. You can probably see them. Just so cute. His legs are kind of floppy, which is fun. And his neck doesn't, Sarah's will flop around, you have to hold it. His neck doesn't do that as much, which I think is good sometimes, depending on who's holding him. But his neck's a little bit stiffer, and so like I said, he is posable. What I do was with the therapy dolls, because a lot of people hold them, and so I always try to protect their cloth bodies so that it doesn't get wet, moisture, or dirt on them. And so I put them in a onesie. This is a newborn size. Sweet Dreams Danny, or Abram, he wears newborn clothes. He can also wear 0 to 3 months. They are a little bit big on him, but it just looks like he's going to grow into them. And sometimes it's easier to change him that way, or to dress him, because they're not as tight. But so he does wear newborn clothes, do fit him the best. This is a newborn onesie, and so I'm just going to put this on him. Like I said, for a therapy doll, you wouldn't have to go. You could just probably bring him the way he came. And, the little residents, they love to hold babies, and so you wouldn't have to go to this at great extent. Sometimes the reason we do make them look more realistic is for people who maybe have suffered a loss of a child or suffer from depression or anxiety. They also use therapy dolls for those people who are living with those issues also. And so you want to make them look as realistic as possible, just to make, and also gives them value. Also to the person you're showing them to or that's holding them, it makes them feel that they're important and they have value. So this is in him with his little onesie. I'm just going to put him up a little bit so you can see this little onesie. So cute. Right. And I chose a little outfit for him. I've actually bought this at a thrift store, and so this is his little Mickey Mouse onesie, and then his little Levi's. This outfit cost me, other than the onesie itself, but this little outfit that I'm going to dress him cost me about $3 at the thrift store, and so it's not very much to dress him with. Everybody loves Mickey Mouse, and it makes him, people want to hold him. I think this is a newborn. This is 0 to 3 months also, so it's going to look a little bit big on him. Like I said, his onesie is a newborn size. This onesie is 0 to 3 months, so you're going to see kind of what it looks like on him. So we're just going to dress him really fast in this. Brush down his hair. Look like a wild man. And these dolls are so helpful for people who are living with these types of conditions. They're so helpful. They benefit them so much. I've read so many articles. I've done a lot of research about therapy dolls and what they can do, and it's just amazing to see the benefits of them and how they help people. It gives a person who's taking care of them, especially little residents, it gives them a purpose. Sometimes it gives them a routine. It helps, especially if they're suffering from or they're living with dementia, and it gives them a routine which helps with their memory, and it's just amazing what these dolls can do. This is his little pants. We're going to put his little jeans on. These are 0 to 3 months. Also, you're going to notice they're going to be a little bit big on him. I bought these before he came, and so I wasn't really sure what size he wore. And so, but they still look really good, and they make him look huggable, and so that's what's important. He does have hand glued hair. It's not rooted. You might hear that term. It's not rooted on or sewn on. It's hand painted, hand glued. And so I'll try to get a close-up of that in just a minute. But so this is his little outfit. We're going to put his little socks on. Like I said, it just creates value. Some of the residents like to dress them and take care of them, and so it just makes them feel like they're taking care of something important and that they love them, and so it's just very important for them. With therapy dolls, you need to, if you're interested in working with therapy dolls or helping people with therapy dolls, I encourage you to do some research on them. And there's a lot of negative, I went through a lot of negative articles and YouTube videos and a lot of negative things about therapy dolls, or they call them reborns also sometimes. Reborns are used for therapy dolls also. But I went through a lot, and if I had stopped at the first couple of things or articles or videos I watched, I probably would have just had a different opinion. But I continued on. I continued on to pursue what these dolls really could do, and I found I found a website, or I found an article about a gal, and she uses therapy dolls to help people, and that just shed a whole new light on what they can do. And so if you want, or if you're interested in therapy dolls, I would, and the use of them for yourself or for someone else that you love, I would do a little research on them, and just need to wade through a lot of negativity before you find the really positive things, but they're so beneficial. This is him in his little outfit. I hope you can see this, but he's a sweet little guy. So like I said, his Twinsy and his Levi's are both 0 to 3 months. They're a little bit big. I just roll his pants up. His socks are newborn size, but this is kind of what he looks like with his little clothes on. I also, sometimes the residents like them to have a pacifier. He does not have magnets. If you research reborns or other dolls, they might come with a binky, and they do have a magnet that holds the binky on. With the residents that we visit and with the people that we can come in contact, some of them have pacemakers. They can't have magnets close to them, and so we need something that anybody can hold, and so that's why we chose a doll that did not have magnets. Sarah, our other therapy doll, she does not have a magnet either, because we want everybody to be able to hold her. So what I did is I actually made a binky for him, or a pacifier for him. And what you do is you do just the tacky tape kind of the old school tacky tape that you can tack pictures with and so forth. You cut the nipple off the pacifier. I bought this at the dollar store for $1, and the tacky tape I bought at Walmart for $1.97, and you just pull some out, you knead it, and then you form it around, and then you can go ahead and place it on him. It doesn't hurt his paint or anything. You just can stick it on, and it holds pretty well. I'll show you what he looks like with this cute little pacifier. And so it's not a permanent hold, it just can hold there. It does make him look pretty realistic. He is very realistically looking, I think, and has cute little hair. He does have a little, on the back of his head, is so cute. He has like a little divot on the back of his head, just like a real baby. And so it's so cute. And so this is kind of what he looks like with his little pacifier, which is so cute. Also, we transport them. They do look very realistic. We don't leave them in, when we go to a nursing home, we won't leave them in the car. We actually take them into, if we have to stop and do errands, after I actually take them in the store. They can't take a lot of heat. If you leave them in a hot car, it does affect them, and so I just take him in with me. And if someone asks me how cute he is and how old he is, I just explain to him that he's a therapy doll, that I use him for dementia, people who are living with dementia, or who have lost a child, or who suffer from anxiety or depression. And I just talk to him about it, and it kind of gives awareness that these dolls are around. And I do transport him and Sarah in a car seat, because they are so realistic looking. People have been pulled over for holding a baby without a car seat, thinking that it was a real baby and not a doll. And so I do transport them in a car seat. It does actually create value to them also. When you bring them in to meet somebody, you have them in a little car seat, and it shows them that you care for this doll, you care for them, and you care for the person that you're meeting, that you want them to be presented in the best way they possibly can. I have one car seat, and I use that for both of them. And I bought a Hello Kitty car seat for Sarah, but obviously I can't bring Mr. T, or Abram, who's named after an M1 tank, to a facility in a Hello Kitty car seat. So what I do is I actually transform it into a boy car seat, and I can show you that really quickly. And you guys are so clever. I'm sure you've already know how to do this, and I'm not that clever. So I just thought, well, I'm going to do this so it looks like a boy car seat, and so I can use the same car seat when I bring either one of them in. And so I'm just going to set Abram over here, and I'm just going to show you the car seat really fast, how I transport a Hello Kitty girly car seat into a boy car seat for Abram. I'm just going to set him over here just for a minute. And this is the car seat. You can see it's the Hello Kitty car seat. This is definitely a girl car seat. And so, like I said, So what I do is I take his boy blanket, who has foxes and owls on it, and I just fold it lengthwise, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wrap it around, take the majority of it and wrap it in the seat area, just enough to cover the Hello Kitty and cover all of the pink. Smash it down, and then he does have the hood. It does have the hood, and so I'm just going to take the flap of it, and I'm going to pull it over the hood and just push it around, push it and pull it, and then I'm going to pull it over the pink. So now you have a cute little pink girly car seat. We've just turned it into a boy car seat. Obviously you cannot use this for a regular baby because you are not able to use the restraints. For a therapy doll or reborn doll, it would be okay because you don't have to worry about them being restrained, having the restraints in. So what we're going to do is we're going to put little Abram into the car seat. And this is kind of what he looks like in his little car seat. We take him. We do like the people at the nursing homes and the facilities, they do like anything that's very soft and cuttable. This is little bear we can take with him. They love the little bear. And so that you can actually put to about for his neck, if you want to add a little bit more detail, you can put the little neck holder in there. Like I said, I'm old school, so I remember my sister with my niece, she would wrap up a dish towel and she would put it over, just over here to support my niece's neck. And so this is what Abram looks like. And so he is ready to go in his boy car seat. And I just lock him in, and I take him and I bring him into the nursing home, and the residents just love to hold him. And sometimes I take him with his binkies, other times I don't. Kind of just depends on we're feeling, but they have that if they want to use the binky also. And so this is what he looks like. I hope this video, thank you again so much for joining me. I hope this video is very helpful in explaining Sweet Dreams Danny by Ashton Drake, and also introduce you to therapy dolls and the benefits of them and how you can use them. Alright, thanks so much.